A teenage black girl steps onto a plane, heart buzzing with excitement. She's thrilled because today, she's not just flying. She's flying in first class for the very first time. She's ready to settle into her plush seat, but just as she's about to relax, a smug flight attendant throws up a wall, stopping her cold, assuming she doesn't belong there. But little does that flight attendant know, this girl's father actually owns the airline. And when he walks in, the entire cabin's about to flip upside down. This isn't some made-up story, folks, nope. This is a real-life moment, a reckoning that's gonna hit you hard and leave you thinking. So buckle up, stay till the very end, because you don't want to miss what happens next. Hey fam, welcome back to the channel, where we break down tales of grit, injustice, and jaw-dropping twists that'll leave you shook. If you're new here or part of the crew, smash that subscribe button, like this vid, and let's dive straight into this wild, eye-opening story. So, what time is it? It's June 14th, 2018, at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta, Georgia, the busiest airport in the world, buzzing like a hive. The roar of jet engines, the clatter of suitcase wheels, and the smell of overpriced coffee fill the air. Among the chaos, a teenage girl named Aaliyah Brooks, just 16, is weaving through the terminal like she owns it, but in her quiet, humble way. She's got her backpack slung over one shoulder, phone in one hand, and in the other, her boarding pass, gripped tight like it's gold. Why? Because today is special. She's just crushed her sophomore year, straight A's, and her dad surprised her for her birthday with something incredible, a first-class ticket on Delta Airlines. Yep, not economy, not comfort plus, first class, baby. That morning, her dad, Marcus Brooks, shot her a text. Enjoy the skies today, princess. You earned it. And if you're wondering who Marcus is, he's not just any dad. He's the CEO of Delta Airlines. A black man who climbed from carrying luggage to commanding boardrooms over 30 long years of hard work. But Aaliyah? She's not flashy. She's low-key, rocking jeans and a hoodie, just happy her dad thought of her. She's got that quiet confidence, texting her bestie, thinking about the fancy snacks, warm towels, and wide seats that are about to be hers. But what she doesn't know, she's about to walk straight into a storm of assumptions. The gate's packed, business suits rushing past, families juggling strollers, tourists in flip-flops, but Aaliyah's cool, calm, and collected. She scans her pass, boards the plane, her heart skipping a little as she steps into the glowing, luxurious world of first class. She finds her seat, 2A, right by the window. She slides her bag underneath, ready to finally relax, when suddenly, a flight attendant blocks her. Karen Miles, 40s, clipboard in hand, brows tight. "Excuse me, miss," she says, voice sharp like a knife. "This is first class. Where's your ticket?" Aaliyah blinks, surprised but polite. She pulls out her pass, clear as day. 2A, first class. "It's right here," she replies, voice calm, even though her stomach flips like a roller coaster. Karen barely glances at it, arms crossed, lips tight. "These seats are for premium passengers. If you don't have the right pass, you'll need to move." Aaliyah's cheeks burn. She can feel eyes on her, passengers peeking over newspapers, a businessman smirking, a woman adjusting her glasses. "My dad bought me this seat," she says, holding her pass higher. "It's mine." Karen's smirk twists, voice dripping with doubt. "Your dad? Oh, sure, we'll just verify that." Whispers ripple through the cabin. People staring like she's crashing a party she wasn't invited to. Karen snaps, "Fine, sit, but I'll be checking with the gate." And she struts off, clipboard clutched like a sword. Aaliyah sinks into her seat, throat tight, hands shaking. She can feel it, the sting of judgment, the weight of everyone's side eyes, the unspoken code. "You don't belong here." Her dad's words echo in her head. "You belong anywhere you choose, Aaliyah." But right now, it doesn't feel like it. She grips her phone, debating, should she call her dad? Should she make a scene? No, she decides to handle it, like he taught her. She straightens her back, chin up, trying to block out the whispers, the stares, The judgment so thick you could slice it. The cabin hums with chatter, flight attendants clinking glasses, but the air feels heavy. Then Karen returns. And this time, she's got backup, a gate agent trailing behind, a nervous guy in a Delta vest. Karen clears her throat. "Miss," she starts, voice clipped. "We've checked your ticket." But before she can finish, the jet bridge door swings open. And who steps in? Marcus Brooks. 6 feet 2 inches, tailored suit, commanding presence like a king entering his castle. His eyes scan the cabin until they land on Aaliyah, and when she sees him, her breath catches, a faint smile breaking. Karen spins, flustered. "Sir, we're handling a seating issue." Marcus cuts her off, calm but sharp. "With my daughter." The cabin hushes. You could hear a pin drop. Karen's eyes widen. Your daughter?" Marcus strides toward Aaliyah, each step deliberate like thunder. He stops beside her, hand on her shoulder, voice low but lethal.
"Yes."
"My daughter. Why is she being interrogated over a seat I paid for?" Karen stammers. "I just thought." Marcus's eyes narrow. "Thought what?" "That she doesn't look first class enough for you." The cabin holds its breath. Passengers shift uncomfortably. A woman gasps. A businessman lowers his eyes. Aaliyah speaks, voice shaky but strong. "She said I didn't belong here, Dad." Marcus turns back to Karen, voice ice cold. "Her pass says first class. On my airline. Yet you humiliated her in front of everyone. Why?" Karen fumbles, words falling apart. "I didn't know." Marcus doesn't flinch. "You didn't ask. You assumed." Then, facing the entire cabin, his voice rises. "This is my daughter. She belongs here. Anyone else got doubts?"
Silence.
No one meets his eyes. Karen is quietly pulled away by the manager, a stern woman whispering, "We'll handle this." The gate agent avoids eye contact, papers crumpled in his hands. Marcus sits beside Aaliyah, his voice softening. "You okay, princess?" Aaliyah nods, eyes wet but proud. "Why is it always like this, Dad?" He sighs, heavy. "Because some folks only see what's on the outside, not who you are. But you stood tall. That's my girl." The plane taxis out. But the story? It's already airborne. By June 15th, it's viral. Delta CEO's daughter denied first-class seat because of bias? 300,000 retweets. Outrage. Headlines everywhere. Delta's PR team scrambles, dropping a statement. "We are investigating. This is not our standard." Karen's suspended. An internal review follows. And guess what? It uncovers prior complaints. Similar situations. Minorities. All mistakes. By July, Karen's fired. Career over. Marcus doesn't stop there. He pushes for reforms, bias training, stricter protocols, clear rules, so this doesn't happen to anyone else, ever again. Aaliyah's moment turns into a movement. She's back at school by fall. But she's different. Stronger. Prouder. Staff at Delta whisper her name. Activists cheer. Travelers rethink every glance they give in first class. That seat wasn't just a birthday gift. It became a battleground. And she won. Marcus tells her one day. "You taught them something, Aaliyah. Respect isn't optional."